Hello. I have my mouth full, so I'm going to let Jamie introduce us.
Hello, welcome to Saturday Morning Sprints. I am Jamie Sands. I write, what do I write? I write urban fantasy and romance with queer characters mostly, and happy endings. And I am coming to you from Auckland, New Zealand.
Hello, I am Gillian St. Kevin. I made the critical error of announcing that I was early and going to be on time today. So inevitably, as soon as we were doing the final getting ready things, I remembered stuff I'd forgotten, got caught up chatting, and then realised I was due to start. So here we are. It is fantastic to see Meg and Megan already here in the chat. And I'm really excited to hear that Meg had such a great experience with Rachel Stevens' How to Plot on One Page course.
Yeah.
So yeah, Meg says she broke the plot embryo down into doable chunks and showed how structure is key and ancient. I want a happy ending, but not a happy ending society overly celebrates. So wrestling with how to do that. Oh, that sounds like a fun challenge to have.
Love that.
I want to write a romance book where partway through the story, the main character realizes that he and his boyfriend are not good for each other, and his boyfriend would be happier with someone else. And so the happy ending is actually him realizing that he will be happier not in this relationship and making the best choice for himself and his boyfriend. And I know that will annoy people, but I think it's really important to have stories where loving yourself and making the best choice for your future and your happiness are celebrated.
You just want to be able to call it a romance novel, that's all.
Yeah. It's a sequel, a side story to Thorns and Fangs, which was paranormal romance. Yeah. So and no matter what I call it, there will be people who reading it who have read Thorns and Fangs going into it with the paranormal romance expectations. So it's going to be. I think this is why I've been sitting on this story.
If you make it clear in the blurb, if you say this isn't a conventional novel, something like that, then people can't complain so much. They will still complain, but they won't complain as much, hopefully.
Yep. Megan says the interesting bit will be when the other says, "How dare you make decisions for me?" Yes, there is a lot of stuff to unpack.
Actually, there is a book I've read like this. It is called What If It's Us? It is a young adult or new adult. Let me just gay romance. Adam Silvera and Becky Albertelli. So she wrote Simon versus the Homo Sapien Agenda, which got made into Love, Simon. And he wrote.
He's got a Rainbow High series that the South Library has.
Yeah. And just from looking it up, it looks like there's a sequel now. Holy shit. Okay, be right back. I've got to order a book. If there's a sequel, it might not do what you wanted after all. But yeah, the first one, it is not a traditional romance in the way you want it to be. It is the way the way you want it to be. It is the way you want it to be. It's not the way romance writers.
This is the middle book in a trilogy. So first book is him getting with the wrong boyfriend. Second book, him having this realization that he's in the wrong relationship, but then not doing anything until he really is forced to see how much harm this relationship is doing to both of them. And then the third relationship is him going to Europe with the wrong vampire who might possibly be the right vampire. Who knows?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, having just freaked out about it, it looks like the sequel to What If It's Us isn't out till December, so I'm going to stop panicking.
Yep, Meg, the book that Jamie is recommending is What If It's Us?
Becky Albertelli, hold on. I will show you a link. I will find a link and share it to Jillian, and then Jillian can share it to everyone. Why am I signed out? Oh my god.
Oh, Megan. Gosh, where is it? Here we go. So Megan has finished her epic story that she's been working on for ages. And when I saw her in the library on Tuesday, she was asking about tips for editing. This is the book that really, really helped me when I was editing my work for the first time. And if you're interested, I will bring it in for you and give it to you on Tuesday. So, oops, I did not mean to hide the chat. Okay.
I haven't
Jamie's link.
not read it yet. It's sitting there waiting for me. Along with this book, which I've got no idea if it's any good. But
oh, that will be interesting.
Someday I'm gonna write the breakout novel, and it's gonna be great.
Yeah, I am so angry that romance writers of New Zealand existed before I knew about it, because they have had James Scott Bell speak at conference, and they've had Donald Maas speak at conference.
They must have had Donald Maas before I knew about it as well.
Yeah. Yes, sorry, Meg. I will hold the cover up again. So it is Self-Editing for Fiction Writers by Rennie Brown, Renni Brown with an E, and Dave King. So it's an older book. This is the second edition, and it was the second edition was published in 2004, but I think it's one of those really good books that doesn't go out of date. There's a few things in here that I maybe would disagree with now. I haven't read it in a while, but it's got really great examples of what they mean. So yeah. Oh, I've just flicking through, and I've highlighted quite a bit in this book. So yeah, obviously I really need to. Yeah.
I should get to it.
Okay. Oh gosh, sorry. And here is.
Oh yeah, no, I've just copied in the. I'm just going to show off my cup because Inka is here watching, but on private chat instead of chat. So this is my birthday present last year was this tea set.
That is absolutely beautiful. Oh, we may possibly have Charlie watching as well. Charlie does not have a YouTube account, so if they are watching, they will be anonymous and unable to comment. But hi, Charlie. I hope you're here and that this is helpful.
Yeah, it's just past midnight. We're in Chris. So.
Yep, sleep watching. Wow. Okay, so I am back in Omahi after weeks of absence, which means that I have been reunited with all of the things that I left behind here, including my tarot cards. So we get to kick off with a what's the word? Original warm-up exercise. But while I shuffle, I'm doing another exercise before I start every scene. I'm just going through all of the senses: sight, hearing, tasting, smelling, feeling, and writing down one point for each of those sensations, so that
in real life, not for your character. You and your
in the for the scene for my character.
Okay.
So it's like and then so that I've thought of them ahead of time, so when I'm writing the scene, they're there so that I can draw them into the description, because I struggle with descriptions and making my stories grounded. I'm really good about describing what people see, but I do forget about the other senses a bit. So this could be an alternative exercise if you want to do something a bit different this week, but I am super keen to explore my tarot deck again. So Amy, whenever you're ready.
I think there.
Okay. So we've got the Two of Pentacles. We've got a gorgeous black and white butterfly with the two pentacles linked by either an infinity symbol or one of those slings that a maternity sling. No, not maternity.
Baby wrap.
A baby wrap, and it's rainbow coloured. So yeah. Here's the image. Interpret that however you want.
But we haven't talked about what we're working on this morning. Are you continuing with your work in progress?
That's right. I'm in chapter 6 of the Vampire Ward, thoroughly enjoying it.
And I'm going to jump back into my witchy sequel because it's been a couple of days.
Excellent. If you're interested in Jamie's witchy fiction, there is a reading on Jamie's channel from Overdues and Occultism, which is the first book in this, which is Jamie's first book in this series. It's a shared world. Is it a shared world?
It's a shared world. It's a loosely shared world. Every now and then we'll put in Easter eggs linking to other people's books, but each one can be read on its own.
Yeah, and it is a lot of fun.
Yeah. I'm going to eventually read the second chapter as well, but at the moment it's just the first chapter.
Very cool. Okay, Two of Pentacles. I've left my phone charging. Going to grab it.
Where did I get to in this book? Is the next question. Look at it. Oh, yes, okay. Basil's on the phone to his parents. Okay, good.
Okay, so 5 minutes. Just brainstorming, mind dumping. Megan's playing with writing in the first person, dystopian, assassin, sci-fi. Giving myself 2 weeks before I go back to edit my book. Perfect. That's really good, Megan. So yeah, let's start off, warm up our creative muscles, either by exploring the senses or by brainstorming, inspired by the Two of Pentacles. Okay, starting now.
Nice.
Okay. Wow.
I did the sense one.
Fantastic. It's a really good way to think about a scene and get yourself sort of into. Okay, now I've got the logo over me. Get into things in a much better way. I brainstormed about the tarot card, just filled one little column here, but I was thinking about the fact that both Ursula and William have they pose each other challenges to each other's sort of way of thinking and way of life, and they don't actually see it, but they are the best thing possible for each other. And it just made me excited again for the havoc they are going to wreak on each other's lives. Ursula is going to drag William to London so that she can find a man and he can bankroll her attempts at matrimony.
Yeah.
Whereas William is providing Ursula with a life free of societal expectations. So he's encouraging her to be her rather than the dutiful wife that Victorian society expects. So
that's lovely.
They're going to be terrible together. So yeah. I'm really keen to jump in and get started. Meg says that she also did the senses one and found it a great way to flesh out a scene. And yeah, let's get to work. So we'll do 2 20-minute sprints with a little bit of chat in between, but we'll try and focus, and then we'll have a bit of a longer break at the end of those 2 20 minutes.
Sounds good. Oh yeah, we've already chatted quite a lot today.
Yeah, that's why I was like, so okay, quick, we've got to do the warm-up, because I looked at the clock, it was like, wow. We are chatty today.
Awesome.
I don't know why, but this week it just feels like it's been a really long time since I've been here and caught up with people. So I'm just super excited to write with everyone and catch up. Which it's great for my social meter, but not good for productivity.
The writing.
So yes. 20 minutes. Oh, quick poll. I am back in Omahi, which means I am writing on my clanky keyboard. Can you hear this, Jamie?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Okay, so I know that it's showing, that sound is showing up. Is that sound distracting or?
It's fine for me. Happy to go with what people say in the. I'm just getting stickers.
I'm going to. Cool. So I will not mute myself this sprint, so you can all get the joy of my clanky keyboard. If it's annoying, let me know when we stop and I will mute myself. Okay, 20 minutes. Let's go. That felt like it went so fast, possibly because of all of the talking we'd been doing.
Maybe. Let's see, I got 714 words.
That is fantastic. How did I do? 607. Wow.
Yes.
That is a lot for me. I finished one scene and started the other. So, cool. Ursula and William have had their first major argument. And it's now the next day, and Ursula's going to promptly do something that sets him off again. So,
yep, I had a conversation over the phone between 4 people. So my main witch and his boyfriend and witch boyfriend's parents, asking for advice on something no one knows about. So good fun.
yeah. I know we said this would be a short break, but I really need the bathroom, so I'm going to run and do that. Inca says that the keyboard typing is really soothing, so unless Megan or Meg, this is your chance to object. Yeah, I'll be back in a moment.
Stretch. I was very enthusiastic this morning and got up and did a workout before this, and now my body is threatening to stiffen up. So I might switch to standing desk at some point soon. Give my legs a bit of movement. And just for now, I'm doing my shoulders. Going to see the physio on Monday, which will be good. She'll sort everything out. My cat is very close by, but she is. I don't think I can get a good angle. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and see if I can show you my cat. She's sitting on my sewing chair in the next room. So let's see. There we are. This lump. I don't know how clear it is. It's there. Oh God, where's my hand? There. There's the cat. She's sitting facing away. She's a big lump of cat butt. Maybe I'll switch the desk to standing right now because no time like the present, eh? You get the nice noise of the desk rising up. Have to change the
Awesome. Meg does not mind my keyboard at all. That is wonderful. Okay, are we ready to jump into our second sprint?
Yeah.
Fantastic. 20 minutes, go. Okay. It is 11:09, and that is the end of our second sprint. How did we go?
Uh-oh, how did we go? Where did I get to? Oh, there. Okay. I couldn't find where I'd highlighted last time. So
Yep.
I realized I've run into a problem with my my planning, which is I don't put a good timeline on anything. And so when I start a new thing, a new day, I'm not sure which day of the week it should be or how long it's been since the start of the book.
Oh, yeah. Having a timeline's really good.
So I've made myself a big note to do better at making timelines.
Yeah.
So I got 606 words on that one.
Fantastic. I got 655 words, so I'm really happy with that. Megan got led astray by research, but is back on track.
Yep.
And Meg, who also doesn't mind my typewriter keyboard, how did you get on? While you tell us, I'm going to run and make a pot of tea because I need one.
Oh, cute teapot.
Thank you. This was my birthday present to myself last year or the year before that. But yeah, I love it. Meg is putting together her scattered notes so she can start her plot embryo. Fantastic.
All right, be right back.
Yep.
Hello. What has everyone got planned for the rest of the day after this? I'm thinking I might spend some time tidying up my office because things get cluttered quite quickly. And these two ponies, oh, they're sort of hidden. They've been there a while. I want to change that up to something else. Maybe hang some more art. What have you got planned for the rest of the day, Gillian?
Actually, I'm trying to kind of batch how I work this week. So I'm going to keep on writing. My goal is to write 5,000 words today.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. So Meg's planning a nap, which is always good.
Always good. I had a very good nap yesterday.
Yeah. Megan might listen to an audiobook as she does some organizing. Fantastic. Jamie and I are planning I was about to say writing stream tomorrow night. It's not a writing stream. It is a chance for us to have some author chat. Go more in depth maybe about our processes and how we work, answer questions from people. Just do all of the stuff that we shouldn't be doing this morning because we should be writing. Though the way this is going, we may have to do some writing sprints during our writing talk to counterbalance.
We'll see how we go.
Yeah. So it seems like we're ready to jump right back in.
Yep.
Okay. Here we go. Another 20 minutes. Okay. That was sprint number 3. Let's see how we went.
I got 784 words. Oh goodness.
Brilliant.
I also did a little brainstorm because I put in my plan that they were going to try and lure out a monster, and I realized I had no idea how you lure out a monster. So I had to do a little brainstorm of ideas. It worked really well. I pulled some cards from my deck and it gave me some good answers.
Fantastic. That is really cool. I wrote 518 words. Nice. And I slowed down that time because I realized I needed to name Ursula's parents.
Yeah.
So we've got Lavinia and Clyde.
Nice. Good names.
Yeah. It's since they are dead before the story began, I have the challenge of choosing names that are appropriately Victorian, but not cool enough that I want to use them for a main character later.
Yeah. Yep. I know that feeling.
Yeah. I really like your brainstorm, and I'm going to make a note of that for our writer chat. We could discuss what we do when we get stuck.
Yes, that's a really good question. What do I do when I get stuck? Brainstorm. Doesn't always work.
Yeah. Okay, as soon as I finish writing this, I'm inclined to hop right into our next sprint. How do you feel about that?
I'm fine with that. I have overstepped my boundaries. I've written too much this month. I have to add another line into my bullet journal.
Oh dear.
Record my sprints. Thankfully, it's the last day of the month now, so I have to add a whole other line.
Do you set up your coming month? Actually, yeah. When do you set up your coming month?
In the last week of the month before. Yep. So my August is kind of ready to go.
Yeah.
I did it
That's
this week.
what I did yesterday. Instead of working on my new copy editing project, I just drew in my bullet journal.
It's so soothing. Oh, I lost my It is. It's good fun. I got up early. I did that, and I watched the last of Beastars season 2. That's what I do.
Yep. Fantastic. Okay, we're going to get back to work for our last 20-minute sprint. We are fighting the clock.
We can do
On
it.
your marks, get set, go. Okay, we have finished exactly on time. Yay! So, and can I just say that as the alarm went off, I typed a bell sounded deep within the hall. Ursula has been getting dressed, and her primping in front of the mirror has been interrupted by the dinner bell. So that was
by the bell.
Yeah,
the dulcet tones of the Addams family.
That would be hilarious.
I got 680 words, and it actually came at a very good time for me because I was getting stuck on some details for what they're about to do. So I was just sitting and staring into space like this.
Okay. I have a bit of a problem in that I have written that my chapter 7 did not end within chapter 7, so I'm writing chapter 8. Like, this is not where I thought this scene would end, so it looks like I've got extra scenes. Even my pared back plot is growing too big for itself.
But you can always edit it back later.
Yep. Or I can just accept the fact that I have a lot to say about fashionable Victorian ladies. So here we go. How many words did I get? Okay, that's definitely too much. I did not write at 1,215 words. I think I just forgot where I started. Oh, well. Give me some time to do my maths. Meg and Megan. Sorry?
You did about 500 last sprint, 600?
Yeah. So if I had did 1 to 15 minus 518, 697.
Nice.
Very nice. I'm happy with that.
My total for this morning, 2,800 words.
2,510 words.
Yay!
Which means I'm halfway to my goal today, which feels really good. So, Megan and Meg, I suspect you might be still writing hurriedly, or we may have lost you to a nap and an audiobook. But if you're still here, let us know how you did. Otherwise,
your finger is still awake.
Yeah. But yeah, I feel like this was a very successful sprint for me. We will be back here tomorrow, same time, same channel. And again, Sunday evening for writer chat and to answer any writing related questions you have.
And that'll be on my channel.
Yeah. So we're approaching the end of July. It's July 31st here in New Zealand. And that means this is the last day of Camp Nano. We're going to continue doing these sprints post July. But I don't know if Devon Cutting is going to keep organising their amazing writing stream playlists. So to make sure that you do not miss out on our writing streams, I highly encourage you to follow myself and Jamie, subscribe and enable notifications so that you don't miss these, basically.
Look, you sound like a real YouTuber.
I know. What's wrong?
End of the month. How long have we been doing these, by the way? Because I think it's over 2 months now.
We started in June, but we weren't consistent in June.
Right. Wait, I can check this because I know when we started because it was when I started writing my last book.
So Inca is still awake. That is an achievement. Well done, Inca. And Nick, I'm glad that you also had a really good session. Fantastic.
Okay, we started on 5th of June.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Exciting.
Yeah. Okay. It is lunchtime here, and despite stopping for snacks and pots of tea and all of that, my tummy is demanding attention. So I'm going to go.
Breakfast.
Oh, whoops. Oh, I asked everyone at the start of the chat what they had for breakfast because I wanted to talk about baked oatmeal.
Oh.
I got up early this morning and made it. Basically, you combine rolled oats and frozen berries with some milk, some eggs, baking powder, cinnamon, nutmeg, maple syrup, some butter, all of that. Put the fruit on the bottom of a baking dish. Put the oats and spices on top of that. Put then drizzle the wet mixture over, and then just bake it in the oven for 50 minutes. And it's kind of like a cross between a muesli bar and apple crumble with berries, but it's a really nice, warm, comforting breakfast for this time of year.
It sounds incredible. Please share that recipe.
I will, but I made it because I was like, I wanted something that would be a little bit indulgent, but also still give me lots of energy for the day. And I think anything oat-based is really good for that sustained energy release.
Excellent. I might have to go buy some apples.
Yep.
Oh, looks real good. Awesome.
This is a really weird writing stream. We started coffee, we're ending with recipes. What even is this channel?
It's uniquely ours, is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I found some channels that just do like a full 20-minute sprint and there's like no talking or anything. You just tune in and it plays some music for 20 minutes and then it stops. And I'm like, where's the character? Where's the human connection?
Yeah. What I really like about Savvy Writes Books and Sako Tumi's and Lauren Severe's channels is that there's plenty of chat. And so the longer you listen, the more kind of community involvement there is. I think that's why those chats are like so motivating to me, because I really feel like I'm writing with other people rather than just sitting on my own in my office trying to get stuff done.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm excited because on Tuesday this week, I get to go to South Library and join the Write In there, which is always fun.
Excellent.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll be back tomorrow. Until then, eat your lunch, brush your teeth,
relax your jaw. See ya.
Bye.